So I still had some problems with the overcurrent protection tripping on the switching power supply, even with the soft start. And that happened when the LED and everything was warm, so it actually pulls a bit more current, because I run the LED in a not so great fashion right now. It's running without current limiter. So I have the current, well, the voltage set, so when the LED warms up, it draws the right amount of current. And it works. It just, could be better. I'm gonna change that, but it works for now. But anyways, so the switching power supply tripped out, and I figured that I would use a transformer-based power supply, and originally I thought about making like a really simple, boring box with a transformer, rectifier, and a cap. And as usual, I get a bit carried away, so I ended up with this thing. This is basically a universal, lights power supply, basically. It's got a big 300 VA toroid transformer inside, and the rectifier and cap, and then it's also got a 30 amp capable relay, got an amp meter, a voltmeter, output on and off, output indicator for on and off, main power switch, IEC input jack and mains fuse, and here is the remote control input that I put in it for some reason, I'm not quite sure, and a 4-pin XLR and a regular 3-pin, and then a 1/4-inch jack. All those are for power out, and that's, well, remote in, and it's in a funny position because this box already had holes in it, so I just used them. So yeah, the light plugs in with a regular XLR, like so, and then we have power, which we obviously plug in here. Started. Have about 25 volts unloaded. Flick the light on. It's dropping to about 22 volts. Quite spot on actually. And it's gonna draw a bit under 4 amps, or a bit under 5 amps when it's warm and all nice. And then for the remote control, I got my radio link remote control system thingy shenanigan. Just plug that in here, flick that on, get the transmitter here. I still need to finish the firmware in, but and enable the outputs, and then push button 1 here, see if we can get all in one shot. The radio link is jamming from too much signal, but that's that. Well, wireless remotes. I have no idea why I actually put it on there, because it's really quite useless. It's just a fun little thing, I guess. But yeah, that is it. See. Universal lights power supply. It's frickin' heavy, but it's fairly small. Well, it's not that very small actually, but it's handy. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Thank you for watching.